Am I audible to you?
Yeah.
So let's start with introduction, and we'll start with RPA introduction. What is RPA? How it works? What is the current market of RPA? Why we should be preferring RPA over other things? Okay, let's see. I'm sharing my screen. I will be sharing one PPT with you guys, and with the help of that, we'll go ahead. Just allow me 1 minute. My screen is visible to you guys. So RPA, robotic process automation. So you all are freshers. Ashish, Manju, uh, Preeti, Venkat.
Yes.
So we will start with very starting, very basic. Okay. So we will be looking into these topics. What is test automation? What is RPA? Advantage, limitations, overview about tools. There are different tools in market. We'll be looking into that, feature comparison and market studies. Anybody of you, any idea about automation? I'm not talking about RPA. I'm talking about in general automation. If you are hearing this word automation, what do you think? What will be the first line if I have to tell you, just describe automation in general? Venkat?
And not involved any manual process.
Okay, that is also good. Ashish? Any other line? If I'm telling you, just give a line for automation. Okay, Manjushri?
I have not done any work on it, but I would define automation as a continuous process of something without need of any person for at least a script.
Okay. So Pritika, any idea about automation?
With minimal human activities, sir.
Okay. See, in general, automation means, as Venkat told, in general, automation means where human intervention is less. Okay. or no human intervention. Okay. Whenever a work is done without a human help or least human help, okay, that is called automation. In simple way, if you want to understand, it's not like automation is in software industry. If you are thinking automation is only limited to software industry, means the software, the codes, the scripting, as Pritika told, yeah, as Pritika told or Manjusri told. No, it is not like that. Automation is in every industry. If you'll go to mechanical industry, civil industry, any medical, anywhere you will go, automation is as similar as in software. Software is involved in everything. Okay, that is fine. Software is involved in everything. That is fine. But the the automation range, the range of automation is on every industry. So let's discuss that first. So third, test automation means task automation. Any work which you are automating. Okay? So software test automation or task automation makes use of a dedicated tool, okay, a special tool to control the execution of your task. Okay, so whichever work you are doing, for that there will be a particular tool. Tool means do not understand only tool. It can tool, gadget, device, software, machine, okay, anything to control the execution of your task and compares the result. Like if you want to go from one place to another place, okay, so software will not be there, right? But if you are using bike, car, that is an automation of that particular, right? You are using mobile phone, talk with somebody. Complete software use is not there. It's a combination of hardware and software, okay, right? But automation is there also. So different kind of work, different kind of tool will be utilized. The only system is your actual result should be better than the expectation. You are thinking that you will go from one place to another place by walk in 2 hours, and you will use bike to reach in half an hour. Half an hour is your expected time, means your expectation. Either once you will use a bike, you should take half an hour or less than that. If more than that it is taking, it is not called a successful automation, but it is the automation. In the same way, in software industry, you are utilizing Excel formula, you are utilizing some application to do some work. Okay, that is also an automation. You are achieving your task without human help. So now tell me, there was an older automation that is called task automation and all. And another one is RPA, robotic process automation. Okay. So everybody nowadays, everyone wants to switch to RPA. Okay. Leave older automation. We will go for RPA. We'll utilize RPA. So everywhere you will go, they will be saying, okay, let's start implementing RPA, robotic process automation in our system. What is the biggest? I'm not about talking about technicalities. I'm not talking about like critical definition, internal definition. In general, I am asking what you thought that the older automation and the newer automation have that difference. Any idea? One single thing. Why RPA is becoming so popular than the older automation? Automation was there also. Do you think like 10 years before or 15 years before, automation was not there? Yes, it was there. It was there and it is there. Okay. But do you think what is the region of RPA is booming? Older automation is. Although older automation was completely free. There was no charge. Java Selenium, there was no charge. Selenium is completely free. Then how, like, how the RPA is booming? What is the main reason behind that? Anybody, any answer? Guys, Asis, Venkat, anybody, Manju? Any idea? Ritika? Anybody? Right, wrong is okay. Be communicative. There is no issue in that. I will understand your thinking with your answers. Guys, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, Venkat. So, any idea what is the difference?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. See, if you will tell, I will get to know how much you are into this. So, the older automation uses a lot of coding. Okay, so you will go to Java Selenium, Python Selenium. You will go to any other thing which is dependent on this coding. And there is one thing which is making them, backward is use of coding, dependency on coding. Okay, RPA don't use any coding, least coding, or you can say no coding. Okay, there was a less scope in older automation, like you cannot automate Windows applications. You cannot automate, apart from web, there is a lot of difficulties to automate other things. Even though we are using so much coding, we are not able to achieve 100% of automation, or even towards that, like 90%, 95%, 98%, that much also we were not able to. That's why once RPA came into picture, okay, it has taken over the things. So as I explained, automation is any process which is done by a robot, tool, gadget, device, machine, software, application without human intervention. Now, process automation. Process is nothing but a sequence of steps which lead to meaningful activity. Okay, so you are following some steps which will give you some result, some meaningful result. Okay, and robotic are entities which mimic human actions. So they have predefined some objects, some entities which will work for you. In RPA, they have designed some things which will work for you. Okay, if you want to click, it will click on behalf of you. If you want to read, it will read on behalf of you. If you want to write, it will write on behalf of you. So it will do work on behalf of you, the humans, and that are called robots. Okay, if you summarize this, we can say mimicking human actions to perform a sequence of steps, leading to a meaningful activity without any human intervention, is known as robotic process automation. Got it? So you are not doing things. One time you will you will tell the bot that you have to do these things, these steps will be there, okay, and it will perform that in a regular manner, and that is called robotic process. Clear her till here? Any questions? Any doubt in robotic process automation? What is called robotic process automation? Anybody? Venkat, Manju?
The task is fed into the software to repeat the process.
Correct. So fed means we will tell, we will design that. So telling is 100% correct word. Telling refers to we will design that. Okay, step 1 is this, step 2 is this, step 3 is this, and you have to do like this in this sequence only with this particular interval only. So this much we have to tell them, and it will be performed in the similar fashion. Okay, fine. Now coming to the summarization of what RPA is. First of all, RPA is creation and training of software. So what I was talking about, we will tell them what Venkat has told. We will tell them step 1 will be this, step 2 will be this, step 3 will be this. Step 1, after that take a 5-second gap or 2-second gap, then do a step 2, then do a step 3. Like that, each and everything we will tell, we will explain them. Okay, and based on that they will be doing how the human is doing. Okay, if I am going and clicking on some button, that particular bot which I have trained will do the same thing. Okay, similar to human or exactly like human. Okay, one time we will train it and we'll let them do their work. Okay, so one time you have created launch Gmail, enter username, enter password, click on login. Okay, one time you have done this. Now rest of the time you have to go and say run, and it will do the same thing. Okay, so daily you are going to office, you have to read one Excel file of 100 pages and upload it to a website. So daily you are going one by one, reading and doing manually. One time with the RPA, we will say how to read. Okay, so this is the Excel path. You read all the data which is there in Excel and write it into this particular website one by one. Okay, one day you have to tell this. Apart from that, daily you have to go say run. Okay, and it will go and do the same thing daily. Now here there is a term called digital workforce. Anybody wanted to give their input? Digital workforce. There are two things basically: human workforce and digital workforce. So all the RPA thing, all the RPA tools are a digital workforce. So anybody wants to tell any of your thoughts? Assis, Venkat, Preeta, Manjushri. What do you understand, or what do you think of, like, if somebody is telling digital workforce? Anybody? Like automation, you can just give your point. That's all. I am not expecting any right answer. I'm just expecting your views. Pritika, Ashish. Okay, fine. No issues.
No, we don't have an idea.
Okay. Okay. So basically, digital workforce means where we grow, we subsidize, we expand on a virtual world. Like if we have a machine, is a virtual RDP. Okay, virtual system. Okay, where we will have, like in Azure and all, we buy a machine. Similar way, even though we have physical machine, that also the bot will connect virtually. There is no physical connection with it. Okay. So I'm just giving an example. Somebody is coming and saying your workforce is low, hire few people. So what you will do? You will go and say HR, hey, hire 10 persons. That 10% is your workforce, the human workforce. Okay. But once you will take 10 new machines, I'm just giving an example. We are running an automation on one machine for 100 data. That one machine is taking 10 minutes. So I want to get it over in 1 minute, that 100 data. So what I will do, I will take 10 machines and I will execute that data processing on the 10 machines parallelly. So your 100 data will be processed in 1 minute. That is called the digitalization. Digital workforce has subsidized the time which was taken by one machine, and it has reduced to 10 times. So that's the power of digital workforce. So one person, sorry, one person can handle that 10 or 15 or 20 digital workforce. Now, why we should be using RPA? RPA gives you higher quality. Okay. How it gives higher quality? As you guys only told in starting, there will be no human intervention. So if no human intervention, no human errors. If no human errors, no rework. Okay. So it gives you high quality. Second thing is productivity boost and cost saving. Productivity boost, it can work 24/7. It will never get tired. Okay, you can run it 24/7. It is much more faster, precise, accurate than human. There is no rework. There is a no stop, pause and play thing. Okay, so a human can work for 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours. It can work 24/7. So it will speed up our task. It will increase the productivity and will save our cost. Okay. Then implementation speed. This is the most important factor. So go to Java, Selenium, or any other things. There is a complicated architecture which they maintain. There are a hell lot of dependency on different tools. Like if I'm just giving a simple example of an older automation. like Java, Selenium. So these two are the main thing. But with this, there are Jenkins, Maven, there are a hell lot of things which is connected with them for updation, for scheduling, for other things. So one thing will get updated. Accordingly, you have to update everything. If you are not doing that, means one or the other place, it will be failing. Okay. So to maintain that, you have to upgrade each and everything. One time there is a small upgrade in one tool, you have to upgrade all the things which you have made up. Okay. You may have to change your solution as well, solution design as well. Okay. But in RPA, there is only one tool. Once there is an upgrade in that tool, it doesn't fail anything because the platform independence is there. One time the basic architecture of the the platform is ready, means there is no need of change of that. And the most important thing is there is only drag and drop. There is no hard-coded codings. There is no hard-coded rigid structures where you have to keep on changing. No, it is simple drag and drop thing. There is no use of coding, and it's a simple drag and drop thing. Just the implementation speed is very much high. Okay, so the implementation speed is very much high. That's why these features, high quality, high productivity, cost saving, implementation speed, reusable process. The small process will make and we will reutilize on different places. So that you will understand once it will be started. I will not talk on that as of now. So that's why we use RPA. So let's see the summary of this. Why we should be using RPA? Why we should be preferring RPA over other tools? It uses no coding, just a drag and drop development. It's rapid. It's not rapid application development. It's rapid automation development. So it gives us a boost of automation development process. Okay. It makes no mistake. No mistake means there is no much coding and all. Whatever RPA has given to you, the package, the activities, okay, that only we are utilizing. We are not generating anything. So there is very less chance of errors. Okay. As I explained, it gives high productivity. Okay. Cheaper than human labor. Okay. It works 24/7, as I have explained. Outcome is very much faster. Working is effective and efficient. Okay. It can be scheduled. The older automation also can be scheduled, but here you will get more options of scheduling. It can interact with almost all applications and web pages. So basically, this is the biggest advantage of RPA. Earlier, we were able to communicate with only web pages. Now, here in RPA, either it is Excel file, XML file, PDF, Word file, okay, web pages, any kind of Windows application, SAP, Citrix, mainframe, anything. Okay, this can be automated, whatever I have told. Okay, not only in IT, it can be used in any of the industry. It's like Medical means healthcare, insurance, retail chain management, supply chain management. Okay, insurance domain, anywhere, any industry you go. RPA, HRMS, CRM, anywhere you go, RPA can be utilized in the similar fashion. Okay, clear till here, guys? Any doubt, any questions? Anybody? Any questions? Okay, guys. I know this is a theory part, but I have to give you this kind of information. So at least in later stage, if something we are doing, why we are doing, and how it will be followed, you will have an idea. Maybe first 1 or 2 class will be like, okay, theory, but after that is a complete practice. Now, coming to the tool comparison. So how the market is, what are the things in market? There are multiple tools in market. UiPath, Blue Prism, Power Automate, Automation Anywhere. There are multiple things. Okay. But why people prefer UiPath? Why there is a boom in RPA industry, and in the RPA industry, there is a boom in UiPath. So I am coming to your thing. So first of all, UiPath Community Edition is 100% free with the full feature. To leave about other tools, they don't have this, but UiPath Community Edition is completely free of cost. Okay. UiPath licensing price is low, very low compared to others. UiPath visual designer, UiPath the overview, the UI is very user friendly. UiPath works on no coding platform. Okay, that's why UiPath is the most popular tool in the market. Okay, so let's see the UiPath part. Before that, before going to that, where this can be used. Not only UiPath scope is very big, but where and all it can be utilized. UiPath is utilized in report generation, Excel data manipulation, data entry, data scrapping, HR entry exit process, document generation, financial report and receipt automation, PDF, image extraction, daily, weekly, monthly, whatever repetitive task will be there, that we will be doing with the help of UiPath in an easy manner. Okay. So let's see UiPath. Once you will install UiPath, you will come to this is UiPath Studio. There are 3 phases of UiPath, 3 components of UiPath. I will come to that. Okay. So once you will install UiPath, you will come to this particular page. This is called home page or start page of UiPath. Okay. So I'm just making UiPath familiar to you. So if you want to go inside, all these things also we will discuss. This also we will discuss. But if you want to go inside UiPath, you have to go to process, give any name like okay. You give the name, give the description. Description is mandatory? No. But best practices says that you should be giving some description, like for learning. Okay. So this is the path where you can store the process what you are creating. So this is the default path, users, under users, documents, and UiPath. Okay. This you can change also, your wish. Compatibility is always Windows, language is always VB. Okay. So this language which we use in backend. There is no coding users, but backend UiPath will use some kind of code, and that is VB. Okay. Just say create. So it will start building the things in backend. It will create some folders. It will create some files. It will download some packages, and that will take some time. Yeah. So it has created it. Let's close and let's see. There are three tabs you are seeing here: activities, projects, and snippets. Okay. So main two tabs which we will keep on working is project and activities. Okay. I will be minimizing all the things. The project you are seeing here, the project name which I have created, SSID solution. Okay. And from here to here, what all the things you are seeing is all are dependencies. Okay. So we can manage it like this. Remove, manage, however you want to upgrade it, want to downgrade it, all those things are there. What is these dependencies? These dependencies are nothing but it's a activity generator. These are the files which generate activities. Okay. So what is these activities? These activities will help you. Basically, these are the main things which will help you to create an automation. Okay. This only you have to drag and drop on the canvas. Okay. So what is canvas? This .xml file is your workflow. Like you can create task 1, task 2, task 3, task 4, task 5. All those things will have a .xml extension. This is your workflow. Okay. So if you will double click on this, it will open. This is called canvas. In this only, you have to drag and drop activities. Okay. And create automation. So there is activity for everything. Like you want to click, see, click, you want to read, okay, you want to write, okay, you want to work on Excel, all Excel activities. Okay. So all these things are depends on these files. Okay. Now I'm just giving an example. Excel is the right click, remove dependency. It is refresh. The Excel is gone from here. Okay. Now go and search. To activities related to Excel, you will not be able to see. This is Office 365, but there is no Excel related activities. This both are related to 365, but there is no Excel related activities. Okay. Now, if you want to bring it back, those activities, you have to bring this dependencies back. Okay. So go to manage packages, official, say Excel. These things you have to do for multiple times in your life, removing whichever is not required, whichever you are not using, you can remove. Whichever you want, you can bring him in here. Click on this, say install, save. Okay, now go and check. See, all the Excel activities are there. Classic app integration X. And this was already there. So, like this, you can bring the activities, add your activities, whichever you require, and remove the activities, whichever you don't require. Okay, that is one thing. Now here, you can create multiple things like right click, add folders. Okay. If you want to create some folders here, and you can put your workflows there or some documents or some files you want to store there, you can do that. That we will learn in detail once we will go ahead. Okay. Whenever you are not able to get some activities, okay, you can just go and select all of them. In few of your system, this will not be selected, or this will be selected, this will not be selected. So it's like that. But you can go and select all the categories, everything will be available here. Okay. So how we will drag and drop this? We will just search and then hold left click, drag, and you cannot drop everywhere. Okay. See, it is saying drop activity here. So you have to come and drop it here. Okay. So right side, you are seeing this. This is called properties panel. Okay. This panel allows you to enter parameters to configure these activities. Few parameters are mandatory, few are non-mandatory. Okay. Understanding this? Few parameters are mandatory, which will throw error if it is not given. Like mouse over on this, say value for required activity or argument content was not supplied. Content means this text. Star is there. So let's see. I will give, I will, I can enter from here. I can enter from here, or I can click here and enter, or I can click here and enter. There are multiple ways. I will say hello everyone. Okay? And I will just say save. The error what you are seeing has been gone. Means that was the mandatory parameter which we were missing. Okay. Now caption means title. You can give that as well. Like user info. Anything you can write in double quotes. Whenever you are writing some text, you have to write it double quote. Okay. Automatically close after means it will show you a message box like this. If you want to execute this coding, this automation, just click here, say run file. There's a difference between run file, debug, and run. I will explain you that. So say run file. hello everyone, like that. User info and title. And there is a button. Until unless I will not press OK, it will not go. It can go once I will say automatically close in 3 seconds. Okay. 03, I have put it at last. So let's see, run file and see again. Okay, it got closed. Now, if you want to create .xml file like this, like one is this, I want to create one more, assignment one or task one. You can go here, say sequence, and say task one. Got created, task one. Okay. Like this, you can start working here as well. So from here to here, whatever you are seeing, every icon is having one or the other task. Okay. Every icon is having one or the other task assigned to this. So like I have seen this for creation of sequence or flowchart or state machine, whatever we require. And those are all are called as workflows. There are different type of workflows and that we can create from there. And there are differences between those things. Okay. This is used for saving something. Like I will go and I will modify something here. And to save this, we have to click on this. Let us save. Okay. Like for execution, this is there. For downloading packages, this is there. Okay. So like that, there are different things for different icons assigned to this. So slowly, once we will go in course ahead, we will be learning this one by one, where it will be utilized at. Apart from properties panel, here you will be seeing output. Okay, what is this output? This is called as console. Okay, where what is happening in backend? See, execution started for file main, SSIT solution execution started. Okay, SSIT solution execution ended. It has taken 3 seconds. So those kind of information it will be displayed. You can also write some data here. Okay, you can also write some data here, whatever you wish, some output, some solution, result, all those things you can write here for visualization. Then here you are seeing variables, arguments, imports. So variables you can create here. What is variables? Variables are entities which can store data and pass data from one activity to another activity. That also we will be seeing. Okay. Then arguments are also entities which can store data. So variables can pass data from one activity to another activity. Okay. From this activity to this activity. Variables will pass data from one activity to another activity. Arguments will pass data. This can also store data, so it will pass data from one workflow to another workflow. Okay, so from task one to main, from main to task one. But variables can pass data from this inside a workflow. It can pass data from one activity to another. Okay, this is the main difference: variable and arguments. Okay, similar way, if you will see here, it is showing you the connectivity regarding orchestrator. So there are three objects, three you can say part of studio. One is this studio complete. Okay. Another one is from where you will download this studio. That is called orchestrator. Okay. And another one is robot. That is called assistant. So I will show you what is that. Basically, that is a backend engine. I will execute this. Once I will run this, you will see some icon will get generated here. See, this is the backend engine, which will communicate with studio and system. In backend, it will interpret the studio language to system and system language to the studio and create a bridge to display to work simultaneously with each other. Okay, so there is a separate class for orchestrator. Orchestrator is huge thing. Means there we will be seeing the deployment, this publish. So deployment environment you are talking about, the test environment, that production environment and all those things. That is the orchestrator part where we can publish our code. Okay, where we can manage, we can monitor our bots, we can schedule our bots, we can manage machines, we can manage credential storage, we can manage different file storage. Okay, we can manage our data there as a queue data. Okay, there are multiple things which we will be managing there. Okay, so that is another huge part which we will be looking into. Okay, so this is how it works. There are three parts: orchestrator, studio. Studio is the main part where we will be developing things. Okay, our complete automation will be developed here. So there are some prerequisite to install it. You should have Windows system 10, 11, whatever you have, not on Mac. Mac you have to download Windows itself. Okay, so at least you should have 4 GB, 6 GB or 8 GB RAM. 4 GB it will be very slow, 6 GB manageable, 8 GB it will be smooth. Windows 11 will be good. Okay, or 10 is also okay. There is no other prerequisite. Once it will be downloaded, it will almost download its required thing. Okay, so we will see in next class how to install UiPath if it is not installed your system. And I can install in each of your system. If institute is helping, that is fine. Otherwise, I will be installing each system the UiPath tool. Okay, and then we can move forward. So I'm stopping my share. If you guys are having any doubt as of now, you can just let me know. Guys, any doubt? Manju, Ashish, Pritika, anybody, any doubt? Okay, got from Manju. That no doubt. Uh, Pritika, Ashish, any doubt? Okay, no answers means I will think there's no doubt. Okay, Ashish, I got. Pritika, I got no doubt, no doubt. Okay, fine then. So we can continue this class tomorrow. Okay, and we will see other topics. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Sudesh, I'm leaving. Thank you.